Hello friends, this is Priyanka. Today we are going to solve a problem on buoyancy and flotation. In this video we are going to solve a problem about metacentric height of the combined body parts. That is, rectangular pontoon carries a boiler on it. So first I will read what is the given problem. A rectangular pontoon 10 meter long, 7 meter broad and 2.5 meter deep weighs 686.7 kilonewton. It carries on its upper deck an empty boiler of 5 meter diameter weighing 588.6 kilonewton. The center of gravity of boiler and the pontoon are at their respective centers along a vertical line. Find the metacentric height. Weight density of seawater is 10.104 kilonewton per meter cube. So this was the given question. Let us first understand the diagram as per the given data. Now here the dimensions of pontoon are given in terms of length, width and height. Now if we observe, when the body is immersed in water, we have to draw two-dimensional diagram. So we can observe the total width and total height. So we have to draw here width, that is 7 meter, and height, that is 2.5 meter. So this is the rectangular pontoon, and then on it we have to draw a boiler because this pontoon carries a boiler on it. And it is also given that the center of gravity for this pontoon as well as boiler are aligned with this vertical line passing through the center. So we have to draw at center this boiler. Now we have to give the height, that is 5 meter for this boiler. So this is the diagram. Now what we have to find out? We have to find out the metacentric height. So for that we have to select what is the distance from this bottom point A for the center of gravity of the whole body, as well as what is the distance from this bottom point A for the center of buoyancy for the whole body. So for the whole body we will use here center of gravity G and buoyancy center of, that is point B. Center of buoyancy, that is point B. Now this body is the combination of two parts. So for this base part, that is rectangular pontoon, I will give here the number 1. This is the first part, and for this boiler I will give here the number 2. Now we have to extend the section for this, and here we have to mention the length, that is 10 meter for this pontoon, and here is the width. Now when we calculate moment of inertia, then this diagram is important, because about this YY we have to find out what is the moment of inertia for this rectangular shape. Now we will move for the given data. Now here dimensions of pontoon that we know. As per these dimensions we have drawn this diagram. Then the diameter of boiler 5 meter. Then weight of pontoon. So weight of pontoon, that is, this is the body part 1. So we can say that this is W1. So W1 686.7 kilonewton. Then weight of boiler. So this is the part 2. So we can say that this is the W2, that is 588.6 kilonewton. Then the weight density of seawater. So this is the seawater and weight density is given. So what is the meaning of weight density? So density, that is rho, and weight means we have to multiply here with G. So rho into G. So value of rho G is given, that is 10.104 kilonewton per meter cube. Now we will first find out what is the distance of the center of gravity for the whole body from this bottom point A. That is, we will find out what is the distance A to G. So remember that when we are moving for the calculation for the center of gravity, we have to mention the weight. So on the left hand side we will take the weight of whole body, which is equal to, on the right hand side, now this whole body is the combination of these two parts, that is weight of the first part plus weight of the second part. But at the same time we have to find out distance from A to G. So we will take here total weight of body multiplied by distance of the center of gravity from this bottom point A, that is multiplied by A to G, which is equal to, now weight of part 1 multiplied by we have to take this center of gravity G1 for the part 1, that is the distance from this A, that is weight of part 1 multiplied by A G1 plus weight of part 2 multiplied by A2 G2, that G2 is the center of gravity for the second part. So now we will put the known value. So we know what is the total weight of body, that is W1 plus W2. So we will take here W1 plus W2 into Ag is equal to weight of part 1 W1 into Ag1 plus weight of part 2, that is W2 into Ag2. Now if we observe, we know value of W1 and W2. But what is the value of A2 G1 and A2 G2? So we will find out from this diagram. So if we observe, where is the location of the center of gravity? So it is at the middle point of the total body. So here if we observe, this is the height, that is 2.5 meter, and for this part 1 we have to take the middle point. So from this point A, if we observe 2.5 divided by 2, that is equal to 8 into G1. That is A to G1 is the distance, that is 2.5 divided by 2. Now how to find out this G2? So we know that this G2 is at the middle point of this whole circle, or we can say boiler. So this is what is the distance for this point from the bottom to this point G2, that is 5 divided by 2. But now we have to find out distance from this point A to G2. So how to find out this 2.5 plus 5 divided by 2? So we have to take here 2.5 plus 5 divided by 2. So 5 divided by 2, that is also equal to 2.5. So we can take this 2.5 plus 2.5. Now when we put all the values, it is easy for us to calculate distance Ag. So what is the distance Ag? That is 2.98 meter. Now we will find out the location of center of buoyancy point for this whole body from the bottom point A, that is the distance from this A to B. So for that we must know what is the value of depth of immersion of this pontoon in the water. So we will consider here the height h, that is the depth of immersion of this rectangular pontoon in water. So we have to show it in the diagram. So how to find out that? So we have to write here one equation, that is total weight of body is equal to weight of sea water displaced. That means we have to compare this on the left hand side, total weight of body, and that is equal to weight of sea water displaced. So what is the weight of body? That is the weight of this body part 1 plus weight of body part 2. That is W1 plus W2, and that is given in the question. Now on the right hand side we have to write what is the weight of seawater displaced. So how we can define this weight of seawater? That is, we know that weight of seawater displaced, that is equal to rho into G into volume of water displaced. So we have to write rho into G into volume of water displaced. So we know that volume of water displaced, which is equal to volume of this rectangular pontoon inside the water. So now I will make here one construction line. So here in the form of dash I have made the construction line. So this is the part of the rectangular pontoon that is inside the seawater. So we have to find out the volume of this part. So if we observe what is the volume of this part, that is here width we can clearly observe 7 meter. What is the length? That is 10 meter. But what about the height? So only part of height is getting immersed in the water. So we have to consider here as a h. So we can write here 7 meter multiplied by 10 meter multiplied by h meter. So that will be our volume. So we have to write here volume of pontoon in water, that is 7 multiplied by h multiplied by 10. And what is the value of rho g? That is rho multiplied by g, that is the weight density of water. And weight density of water is also given in the question. So we have to use that value. So W1 is 686.7 plus W2 588.6, and this rho g, that is 10.104. multiplied by volume. So 7 multiplied by 10 multiplied by h. So if we observe, here is only one unknown factor, that is h, and we can calculate this. H is equal to 1.803 meter. So when we get this value of h, now we get what is the location of B, that is equal to h by 2. So h by 2, that is 1.803 by 2, and that is equal to 0.9015. So we can, if we observe this diagram, that is the distance from the bottom point A, that is 0.9015 meter. So now we know where is the location of this point B, as well as where is the location of this point G. So what is the distance in between these 2 points, that is from point B to G, that is if we observe AG minus AB. So AG that we have already calculated, so 2.98 minus 0.9015, which is equal to 2.0785 meter. So this is the distance in between this point B and G. Now we will calculate the metacentric height. So what is the formula, that is I by V minus Bg. So what is I? That is the moment of inertia about this axis YY. Now if we observe this section, here we have to take moment of inertia. So what is the length? 10 meter, and what is the width? That is 7 meter. So for this rectangular shape, how to take the moment of inertia? That we have formula 1 by 12 multiplied by this length multiplied by width cube. So width, we have to take cube of this width. So we can write here 1 by 12 into 10 into 7 cube. Now what about the volume? So we have to take volume of body inside the water. So if we observe, we have to take here only this volume, that is below this red marker line. So again we know now what is the value of h. So we will put that. So we have to take volume, that is 10 multiplied by 7 multiplied by h, that is equal to 1.803. So this is the volume, 7 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 1.803. So when we put here the value of I, value of V, and this is the value of Bg, then we can calculate here the metacentric height, that is equal to 0.12 meter, and this is the answer.